Morning. Here is another Toolbox talk. We gathered some guys. I'm not gonna show the faces though. So this Toolbox is gonna be about work-related stress. So I'm just gonna go through with it, and probably it's gonna be the last one, which I'm gonna read from the book. So keep tight, yeah. All right. So stress is an adverse reaction. People have too much pressure or other demands placed upon them. It's not an illness in itself, but it can lead to individuals not being able to perform at work and can have an impact on their health and well-being. So the outline is that this talk covers the signs and symptoms of stress and how it can be effectively managed. So we just can have a look at the main points, something about 6 points. Anyone can suffer from illness in any role at any level of any organization, basically. If the stress is not addressed, it can lead to some common mental health conditions. Most common are anxiety, the depressions. So the second one is work-related stress and common mental health conditions are closely linked with similar signs and symptoms. So for people with mental health conditions, work-related stress can also trigger or worsen some existing mental health conditions. And the biggest barrier to obtaining support is the stigma associated with the condition. The next one, people who work alone or may have a particular responsibilities that set them apart from their work or colleagues, well, they can be particularly vulnerable. Work-related stress accounts for around 37% of all work-related and health cases in the UK, here in the UK. So, and one of the biggest problem is that the suicide is the single biggest cause of death in men aged 20 to 45 here in the UK. So, we have just a few more points to read. I'm gonna show you them. So, for example, here, cases of stress, we have 6 more. It's demands, so some control, support. They also have role change and relationships, if you can see it here. So I'm just gonna read through them. So demands. Demands issues that should be considered include work patterns, workload, and working environment. Control. How much control the individual has over the way do they work, and in particular the work patterns and workloads. So support. Whatever workers feel and that adequate encouragement and discouragement are provided by the company, managers and colleagues, and if any systems are easy to access for concerned individuals. The role. Workers at all levels must understand their role and how they fit into the organization and how the skills, experience and support to deliver with no conflicting elements to the role. So the change of people. The people, particularly vulnerable people, can be suspicious of the motives behind an organization change, which, whether large or small, must be well managed and effectively communicated. So the relationships. Workers must not be subjected to unacceptable behavior by anyone at work. Conflicts must be dealt with promptly and efficiently. Bullying can take many forms. Light-hearted banter to person may be perceived as bullying by another. So the personal and work-related bullying behavior may be experienced with the workplace. So how to deal with the stress? If individual feels that they may have symptoms of stress, they can do a number of things in order to address the challenges that are facing them. So here we have some of the form of the advice. So 8 points. So the first one: talk to someone they trust, with whom they can share issues and challenges. So another one: talk to their line manager about modifying their role, tasks, and work of any training and development required for an early resolution. The third one: practice relaxation techniques. This include meditations of mindfulness, while research has shown that individuals can benefit from it, and they also can suffer from stress and depression. So improve their diet, avoid food with high sugars, and cut down on alcohol, smoking, and caffeine. So 5, avoid long irregular working hours if possible. We have a few more points. Take regular breaks from the workplace and incorporate frequent moving and stretching exercises. 7. Take regular exercise. And the last one, seek the additional support and guidance, such as human resources and occupational health in work if impacting your health. So I'm just gonna now give the guys to sign Toolbox sheet, and it will be it. So thank you very much, yeah?